What's up, you guys, and welcome to Read the Room. My name is Chase Darksage. Today I'm your host for another video and a new read through that we're actually starting on the channel itself, and it's Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe. Now, I've seen the anime for this on Netflix. I believe I even own the Blu-ray for it, and I actually got the manga volumes on the shelf for it. You guys know I'm a huge JoJo fan, and whenever I can support, I will support. And this is a series that I tried to read all the way through, but some chapters, they're very long. So some of these videos right here will be just one chapter, because some of these are just enough for one chapter, because I think this chapter that we're reading today is going to be 50 something pages, which is crazy to me. But if you don't know what Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe is, it's a series of short stories or one shots made by Araki himself to be about Rohan, which is a great character from part 4. So it's great to see that we get more Rohan and more JoJo, especially created from the creator himself. And when it comes to Araki's spinoffs, delish. That's all I can say is delish. Trust me, this will be a good read through. Now, I believe that it's still currently ongoing, but it's very inconsistent. Don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure, but I believe it's still going to where some stuff might even line up with the new universe stuff versus the old universe stuff. Like I said, don't quote me. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section anyways, which I am grateful for. But before we actually get to the read through, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the post notification bell. That way you know whenever I'm coming out with a new read through. And don't forget to check out the Patreon. Lowest tier is $1 unless you want to become a free member, which this episode will be completely for free on the Patreon, because this will be the first episode of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe, and all first episodes are always for free on the Patreon. And you guys already know we had to change the color, and I changed it to purple because, well, the logo for Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe, at least the one that I've seen online, is purple, and the manga volume itself is purple. And I feel like the purple just speaks to Rohan. You get what I'm saying? So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this first episode, or episode like what, 16 as this chapter is called, of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe. Many of you might know who I am, or maybe only a few. It doesn't matter to me in any case. I am Rohan Kishibe, manga artist. Episode 16, at a confessional. Now, I've seen this episode and I've read this manga chapter before, but we're going to start all the way from the beginning, and we're going to create the catalog on the channel. We're going to go all the way through, and then once new episodes or new chapters come out, we're going to be keeping up with those. But let's go ahead and get into this right here. Episode 16, at a confessional. And look at that boy Rohan, man. It's like Araki just never misses a step when it comes to the artwork itself. In the past, Shonen Jump carried my serialized manga, Pink Dark Boy, and please don't tell a phone editor saying you never read that masterpiece. Anyway, due to an accidental injury, I once took a summer-long hiatus. During that hiatus, I went to Italy to do research for a new story I was developing, and I spent 8 days in Venice. The story I'm about to tell you is a strange tale I heard on that occasion, only by happenstance. This is a true recounting of terrifying events I heard with my own ears. Do you all you readers know what a confessional is? That's right, they're wooden rooms about the size of a telephone booth found in every church in Italy. The priest enters the side with the curtains, and the believer, I'm told this could be anyone who believes in God no matter their faith, enters the other box. A small window connects the two chambers. I got a question for y'all. Me personally, I'd be afraid to go to a confessional. But let me know if you guys have actually been to a confessional, like a real life confessional. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't think I know anyone who has. And I believe this is more so, you know, associated with the Catholic religion. I could be wrong on that, but you guys let me know in the comment section down below. All right. The window permits the priest and the believer to hear each other, but the lack of light obscures their faces from one another. In that manner, the penitent, yeah, okay, that's a weird word. Okay. Well, I know what it means, but it was just weird because I always think of Ghost Rider when he does the penitent stance or whatever. But yeah, whatever. Can kneel at the window and confess their sins to the priest in full privacy. Keeping a secret locked away or on the inside for years upon years is never as easy as we believe it to be. The heavier the secret, the more the heart aches and cries out to be relieved of its burden. People long ago, in their wisdom, devised a confessional as a place where such burdened souls may be purified. I was interested in learning more, so I went to see one for myself. Click, 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 click. We got Rohan just snapping a whole bunch of pictures right here. I observed the designs of its engravings, inspected the materials of its construction, and although doing so was prohibited, I stuck photographs when the priest wasn't around. And then I thought I might as well make a confession of my own, just to have the experience. I entered the booth. First-hand experience brings authenticity to my stories after all. Good old Rohan. He always has to get that hands-on experience. This definitely reminds me, it's kind of like a callback to when he like stabbed the spider, he started licking and tasting it. Y'all think Araki does that though? I mean, he did go to Hawaii for part, what, 9? Huh? Nah, we already kind of know that. Rocky is kind of based off of Dio and Rohan being the mangaka, and obviously Dio, because Rocky never ages because he's a vampire. Of course, I've never committed a sin in my life. Okay. But I figured I could at least confess to taking photographs when they weren't permitted. Russell. All right. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I committed a grave sin. Thinking Rohan is a priest is crazy, but I get it though. Sob. So now this other guy in the confessional room is crying. Rohan just looking around. I cannot bear to hold a secret any longer. This might be a long story, Father, but if I don't confess, I'll never be able to sleep at night. I swear to you, dear reader, at the time I did not know that the booth with the curtains was for the priest. If I knew everything, I wouldn't have need for research, would I? All right. However, this man's confession to me is the very tale of terror I will now relate to you. Why do you want to horrify us, Rohan? That's very selfish of you. And then the tale of betrayal, spite, and murder. Though it makes for a lengthy introduction, those were the events that led this man to mistake me for a priest. I saw that moment as an opportunity. Experience brings authenticity. After all, to be honest, I felt lucky. Besides, this man had found the resolve to confess. Wouldn't it have been worse if I came out and said, guess what? I'm not a priest. In the end, all that mattered to him is that he believed he spoke with a priest. Father? Is something wrong, Father? All right, so now Rohan's quiet. Please feel free to proceed, my child. Do proceed. Yes, Father, but where do I start? Well, it was evening. Yes, it all started that one evening. I was 24. I was working for a corn merchant. I was a manual laborer loading sacks of corn onto the trucks, carrying them to the storehouse, and so on. The job was hard with long hours. I was too busy to have time to find a girl. I hated it. Then one evening, it was after 6. I was working overtime as was usual. That's when it happened. A man came in. Oh, this man looks weird. All right, so now we see this guy with the ragtag clothes right here. We get a close-up of him and even his nasty looking shoe game. He had shaky footsteps, dull empty eyes, unwashed hair, and rank body odor. I knew at one glance he was a vagrant. He looked Asian. If he had cast aside his low-wage country and come to our country to make up money, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But this one had the stink of a man who had given up once he learned that there were no easy jobs here. I couldn't tell from the look on his face if he was amused or distraught when he said, "Please give me something to eat." Ugh, this guy looks nasty. He sounded pathetic. He kept glancing at my meal on the table. Suddenly, anger arose within me. Here I was working in the night while he'd been lazing around about behind some train station or in the park, and I was supposed to just give him my food? Selfish bastard. And so I said to him, I work for the money I use to buy my food. Why don't you? Tell you what, I'll let you eat if you put all these bags in the storehouse. I'll work for it. But please, let me eat something first. 5 days, I've gone without anything to eat. It's the truth. Just as little is all I ask. After I eat, I'll do the work. I promise I will. I don't trust you. What'll it be? Will you do it or not? You get paid after you do the job. That's how it is here. All right, so now this guy is homeless man. Jeez, I kind of feel sorry for him. Is now picking up all these little corn bags or whatever, loads of corn. Nothing on your stomach either. I get angry when something hasn't been on my stomach for a few days. I mean, not a few days, a few minutes, a few hours even. Days? Nah. Whoa there. What are you doing with that little bag? These are the ones. These bags. Don't drag your feet. Get it done within an hour. I want to go home. Oh my gosh. Get a move on. The sooner you finish, the sooner you can eat. Get a move on before I make you carry two. You've forgotten how to be anything but lazy. I'll teach you a thing or two about being diligent. Bastard. Oh my gosh. Look, this man gets a little power. He takes an inch. Well, he's given an inch. He takes the mile. All right, so now it looks like this bag fell on top of the homeless man right here. And yep, it looks like he collapsed with the bag on top of him. All right, so now we see the shoe gone from him. Hey, quit screwing around. You haven't even been working 10 minutes. Don't pretend you fell down. I won't pay you for being lazy. Do I look lazy? Oh, this looks like the Grudge right here under this table right here. Now it looks like it's grabbing his foot. Now it grabbed his foot. Do I look lazy to you? Huh? What? In this moment, I'm in pleasure to despair deeper than the bottom of the dark sea, and you put me here. I will never forget your face. Huh? You will pay for what you've done. I'll make sure of it. I swear it. One day, in your happiest moment, I will return. I will come for you. You hear me? What the heck? Oh yeah, this is scary right here. See, the horrific imagery right here that Rocky gives us. I need a Rocky to give us horror manga. Or at least I need him to give us some more horror stories through Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe. Now, I don't know if most of his stories through Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe are horror themed, adjacent, genre, I guess. I don't know if they are necessarily, but I know some do have those elements in there. And I like the fact that Rocky is able to creatively express it through this right here. All right, now this guy fell out to sea. Hey, look, someone's clapped under this sack. Huh? What? He's dead. Whoa, he's dead. Huh? A doctor. Someone call a doctor. Call the police. Oh my God, now this guy is freaking out right here. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know he really hadn't eaten anything in 5 days? Hold on. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I heard you right. The man you called a vagrant, he last spoke to you after his death? Are you sure you weren't dreaming of something? Dreaming? How I wish it was a dream. This is only the beginning of my story, Father. The truly terrifying part came next, Father. After that day, a frankly unsettling amount of good fortune came to me. I received an inheritance from a distant relative, and I won a soccer pool. I used the money to buy land, which I was then able to sell for some 10 times the purchase price. I came up with new concepts for corn-based sweets and corn flakes, which became a huge hit after their launch. They sell like hotcakes all over the world. So you came up with cornflakes? I like frosted flakes. Cornflakes? But frosted flakes? Okay, before I was never able to get a girlfriend, but now I'm married to a former supermodel who had graced the runways at Milan Fashion Week. I make more money than I could ever spend. I have villas in Comos and Sardinia. See, these are words that I can't understand. I mean, can't pronounce, so I know that he got money. At my mansion, I employ 50 servants and 3 chauffeurs. But all that crazy luck has left me with constant worry. That dead Asian man always lurked in the back of my mind. Some time ago, my daughter was born. She's cute, just like her mom. But oh, how I wish that man had only been a dream. I was watching my girl play at the park when suddenly, Papa, look, are you looking? Oh God. Oh God. Okay, this girl kind of looks like Yukako, like a younger version of Yukako. All right, so something fell on the, oh no, the girl threw up some popcorn. She's trying to catch it and it hit her nose. I didn't do it. That was a close one. You almost had it. Young miss, you close your eyes. Try it again. In that moment, blessed with such an adorable daughter at my side, the thought entered my mind, what a happy man I am. Uh-oh. He should not have said that. Now that hand came out, right for his neck. Oh Lord, just as I promised. Oh, taking over his daughter is crazy work right now. And now the daughter is opening her mouth, and now it looks like the evil spirit, or the, I guess, ghostly spirit, I don't know, is now like on her tongue right here. Man, this has to be horrifying. Now this guy is still getting choked up. Just as I promised, I've returned. I've come for you. Oh my gosh, this is crazy right here. Now this guy looks horrified right here. Young miss, are you all right? Shut up. Oh, she just one shot at the butler. Don't worry, I've come for you and you alone. I'm only borrowing the girl's body. Stop this, please. Don't do this. Stop persecuting me. I never wronged you in any way. Persecuting you? Haven't you enjoyed these many years of good fortune, your wealth, your fame, your family? What did you think? You achieved all that on your own merit? I was helping you from the shadows, also that I could grip you from your happiest moment and plunge you into the same despair you made me feel. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. If all I had to say was, I'm finally happy, I would never say that. I would never be satisfied. I would never go further in life. I mean, he'll obviously plunge me to go further in life, but I would never myself go further in life. Therefore, I would never be satisfied. Therefore, I would never be happy. I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. They playing checkers, I'm playing chess. But be as it may, although I must have my vengeance for my soul to be free, if you die believing that vengeance to be unjust, I will be left with a bad taste in my mouth. I will give you one chance, a fair chance. God will decide whether or not my wrath is justified. We will test your luck and find out if you still have a future. But from where I stand, I'd say you'd used up all your luck. If fate sides with you, I will accept that my vengeance is unjust, and I will spare your life and trouble you no further. Fate will be your judge. So how about it? Will you test your luck or not? I don't understand. What are you saying? What kind of test? No more talking. Yes or no? That's all I want to hear. If you won't submit to the test, then I'll rip off your head here and now. This boy got the ultimatum. Okay, but why is this happening to me? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Not that you would leave me any other choice. Good. Take this. Okay, so now it looks like he has the bag of popcorn that his daughter was initially just playing with, kind of like using it as a trick. All right. Fate is revealed through even the most trivial matters, because the question at hand is simple. Is God on your side? All right, so now we have shot right here. Oh, okay, this is like supposed to be a double page spread, but I gotta like this, so let me change that right here. Much better. Throw a piece of corn higher than that street lamp and catch it in your mouth. Okay, so now he's looking, do it 3 times without failing, just like your daughter was trying to do. If you could catch the popcorn 3 times in a row, I'll accept that when you caused my death, that was my fate, and you will never see me again. My fate is to be decided by a little stupid game. The fate of my soul is at stake too. You better watch your tone. Throw the popcorn when I clap my hands. If you fail to throw higher than that street lamp, I will kill you without hesitation. And if you don't throw on time, I will kill you. You must succeed 3 times in a row. Are you ready? This is crazy. I wouldn't even be trying to get into this right here. All right, so now begin. Wait a second. Now she clapped her hands. Now he's throwing the popcorn up. Look at him. Now he's throwing the popcorn up. The height is, all right, good. Why is this happening to me? It's falling forward. One step forward. No, wait, it's not. Uh-oh, this boy is bobbing and weaving kind of behind me. It's falling one step behind me. All right, so now the sun is coming out, about to blind him. Too bright. Uh-oh. So now it hit his cheek. All right, so now it's like it's bouncing around on his face. We're not gonna say it for this one. All right. So now it looks like he barely caught the popcorn off of his cheek with his tongue right here. All right. That was close. But I did it. I caught the kernel. All right. So now the spirit is just thinking. Round 2. Take out the next piece. Let me talk. Please wait. The sun. All right. The sun was blinding me. It's not fair. Surely we can move to the shade. Right. After the shade, what will be your next demand? The wind is blowing, so I can't go home where there is no wind. Sweat is getting in my eyes, so I can't wait until winter. The time is now. The place is here. Whatever else happens is part of your fate. You have 2 more catches. If you fail, I will end your life. If you succeed, Jesus, I will keep my promise and leave you be. Now throw that second kernel. You'll really go away? If I succeed, you'll spare me, right? You're stalling. Throw or die. All right. The height is good. All right. So now it looks like the clouds are covering up the sun. So this is good. Yes. The sun went behind the clouds and the kernel's going straight up. All right. Looking good. It's coming straight back down now. Flap, 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 flap. What's that sound? Flap. I know that sound. Oh no. Now some birds are coming. What? Oh, this is good. The birds were waiting for someone to feed them. They think you threw that popcorn for them. This is just the crazy amount of coincidences that's happening right now. Your luck has truly ran out. The pigeons are diving faster than that kernel. It looks like I was right. Your luck has run out. All right, so now it's like all these birds are coming after all these popcorn pieces that fell out of the bag right here. Oh man, he's still trying to catch it. I did it. All right, so he caught it. Did you see that? I caught it. I caught 2 in a row. Who's laughing now, huh? This is a piece of cake. Still want to say my luck has run out? You had me panicking, but now I'm cool as ice. I could do this. I could win. Save your celebration. Yeah, you're getting too happy right now. Until after you finish the last round, I'm going to clap, so you'd better be ready. I'll show you one last time. I'll show you. Huh? Now he sees the birds just posted up. They ready to eat. The last time they came out of nowhere. This time they're ready. Cool. Oh, now he's looking around. Now the birds have surrounded him. It's GG's, buddy. It's GG's. What the heck? All right. Don't blame me. You brought them here. You're the one who scattered every last kernel that was in the bag. If I throw this one piece higher than the street lamp, they'll get away, you bastards. Scram. I don't have anything left for you. Get out of here. Time to make your last throw. No, wait, please. Yep. Spirit clap. He has to throw it up because all the birds are coming towards him now. Oh, look at the spirit right here coming out of the daughter's mouth right here. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like something is going up. Wait, what's happening up here? All right. Oh wait, no, that's fire. He lit the popcorn kernel on fire, and now his hands are also on fire as well. This is crazy right here. How do you like that? Can those pigeons eat a burning piece of popcorn? What bird is going to swoop in and eat a kernel soaked in lighter fluid and set on fire? I've won. It's coming straight down. Oh, you've won. But at what cost? All right, so now the sun is coming out again. The popcorn is on fire, coming down. What? I can't see it because the popcorn is on fire. The bright flame blends into the sunlight. I can't see it. Where is it? Now the guy's looking. Oh, yep, it fell onto his shirt, not in his mouth. What? Okay, so now it looks like he's burning up. The judgment is made. Oh, and then he got beheaded. Ouch. Ooh. All right, so now it looks like he is fully fallen down because he's been beheaded. My grudge was justified. Wahahaha. Yeah, he's basically laughing. And now it looks like the spirit is leaving while the daughter is still staying down here. So now Rohan's thinking, huh? I know what you must be thinking, Father, but you're still alive. That's the thing. That's exactly why I've come to confess the terrible sin I committed, which I could no longer bear in silence. The vagrant gave me enough riches to obtain anything I could possibly want. With that much money, it's easy to find a servant who will do whatever I ask. All right, so now Rohan's like looking. Master, come out, master. You can go to confession all you want, but it won't erase my grudge. Come out, I said. Master, come out. All right, so now wait. What's happening right here? I completely forgot what was about to happen at this point right here. So now it looks like we have the mouth and a hand. All right. Oh, you lured me in with your money and made me get plastic surgery. You deceived me. You put me through a living nightmare. I will never forgive you. I will bear this grudge even beyond my death. Oh man, and now we got the butler, or at least a butler, servant or whatever, now looking at the guy beheaded. Oh, this is crazy right here. Master, when your daughter is in her happiest moment, I will come back for you. This was great. This was fantastic right here, because this subverted expectations. He got his servant to take over or get plastic surgery to take his place for him, and he got plastic surgery to look like his servant. Oh man. Oh man. And now we have the spirit coming back for his grudge. Oh man. No, my friend, leaving him will not do. Keep watch over this snake day and night so that he may never deceive again. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I got this right though. He said, you lured me in with your money and made me get plastic surgery. Yep. You deceived me. You put me through a living nightmare. Yeah, this is trash. This is trash, but I do like the fact of how he went about it, and it's very JoJo's because it's very unorthodox. Thus ends the terrifying story I witnessed on my research trip to Italy. I don't know what happened to the man after that. Next year or the year after, I might decide to track him down. Even when haunted by vengeful spirits, he still moves forward in his solitary life. Although I think he's a bad person, I nevertheless respect his perseverance. Maybe I'm the only one who would. The end. At the confessional. All right, that was at the end of the confessional. We do have a little commentary section at the end, so let's read it. At a confessional in 1997, the editorial staff at Weekly Shonen Jump asked me to contribute a one-shot story. There were two requirements. The story had to be shorter than 45 pages, and it absolutely could not be a spin-off or side story. Ta-da! I made a spin-off, laughs. I also made a version without Rohan, of course, but don't you agree that's much better with Rohan's commentary? I do agree. Try reading the story while omitting the Rohan sections. It feels like a meal, but without any aroma. Looking back, if I hadn't been forbidden from making a spinoff, I don't think I would have ever made one with Rohan. More than anything, I want to express my gratitude for that. I'm looking at Rocky being the GOAT as usual. Rocky's just the GOAT. We can acknowledge that he's the GOAT, right? I'm just saying he's the GOAT. Let's go ahead and talk about chapter 1, or episode 16 of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe. All right, so we just got done reading chapter 1 of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe, episode 16 at the confessional. I believe that this is a very well-known chapter, at least for me, because like I said, I've already read this chapter before and I've actually watched it in the anime itself, and I enjoyed it all times. I enjoyed the story right here, especially when it's not necessarily including JoJo characters, but it's including JoJo's shenanigans, to where it's like, it don't have to always be a stand battle or some type of standoff for me to enjoy anything made by Rocky through the actual JoJo's medium. Now, this story right here, Rohan being at this confessional, Rohan always having to have this hands-on experience, as he says. I love it. I enjoy it. I just love the facts of the far-reaching lengths that Rohan will really go to become a better mangaka, to better himself, just to get these experiences. For him to lie, to think that he's a father, and just stay in that confessional and be confessed to. It's only in JoJo's where something like this, something so bizarre, can happen. I honestly enjoy this story. I don't really have much to say about it because I really like the story. I like these spin-offs. I like these little one-shots because it really contains stories centered around Rohan and how he's experiencing these stories being told to him, or him actually living out these stories itself. I really do like these weird, quirky stories because to me, it kind of expands the world of JoJo and shows that other bizarre things actually happen in this world besides the actual stand battles itself. But overall, I really enjoyed this chapter, so let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, like the video, and don't forget to check out the Patreon. Low search you can see pages weeks ahead of time and unblurred. But as usual, Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe playlist right here and latest video right here. Let's say thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.